You know,
But if you want to, but at the same time, you can't get up here and complain when the women complain about y'all being broke.
That's not broke. That's the
Okay.
point.
Okay. If you say so.
You
We
realize
disagree, Sweeney.
60K is broke. We
60%.
live in bizarre-
Y'all realize 60% of the
Gotta move on,
population.
y'all. We gotta move on. We gotta
60%
move on.
of the population in
Gotta
2020.
move on, family.
Check.
We gotta move on. Like, all this broke talk, y'all making me sick right now.
Exactly.
JR, this is a good.
Yeah, the video wasn't about being broke. It was about
Because it shows how we view each other, JR. Like
That's why I said I have my notes written down and it turned to
Okay,
money.
let's go, y'all. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, hold on, wait. And y'all notice when Walker said that her and her fiance make almost 100K together.
All right, we gotta move on. We gotta
Because
move
they
on.
came
y'all.
together.
We gotta move on.
and she's happy.
I should have made this
So
the
it's
main
possible.
topic. I didn't know I was supposed to be an icebreaker. Y'all started off stale as hell, and y'all just got energetic. You see what money do?
Yeah.
I didn't. My notes are not about money. I was ready. I liked it. I mean, I didn't like it, but I liked it.
All right, hit the like button, family. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Now, moving on to our next topic, which is Ciara and Russell believe you can be married and still be independent. I told you it was going to get a little ratchet.
Absolutely.
I know that was a little bit high IQ on the first one, but it's a little ratchet. Let me go ahead and get to this clip.
Wait, what you just say, man?
What you said? You said you don't need no man?
I said smart girls get money. Smart girls don't need no man.
Hey, you don't need me. You don't need.
I want you.
You just be just all right without me.
Hey, independent.
But I need you.
I need you too, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Independent woman.
Yeah.
All right, that clip had just dropped right before the stream, and I pulled it up. I should have increased the audio, but I don't know if you guys heard him what he said. But Ciara and Russell believe you can be married and still be independent. You guys understand what I know we want to jump the gun, but he's basically saying that in a marriage, each person, it's okay to be independent. What are you guys' thoughts about it? I'm gonna go ahead and go to Johnny. Did I say that correctly?
Yes.
Okay.
I think this is like the same as when Will Smith said he wasn't responsible for Jada's happiness. I think you very much can be independent. I'm in here right now. I have a 5-week-old and a 2-year-old, and my fiance decided that he was going to go ahead and finish dinner, put them to bed so I could have this opportunity because it's something that I've been telling him I wanted to do. I want to get involved in podcasts, and I feel like that's something I want to do. He's not into that type of stuff, but just because we came together doesn't mean you can't be independent to what the things you like to do and who you are. I think I think what they said, and I saw in the shade room when Ciara dropped that video, it got a little misconstrued of like, oh, well, how you saying that, but you're married and you're this, that, and the third. I don't think that's what she was trying to say. I think she's really just being blunt. I think she's talking to what our society wants to hear. I think some people don't realize just because I said what you wanted to hear doesn't mean it's true. That's a politic and money aspect thing, I believe. I don't think that she even believes as a God-fearing woman. Don't quote me, see, like, don't put this, and then they go at me because I'm speaking for this woman. But I don't think as a God-fearing woman, she really believes that women should be alone. I don't believe women should be alone. I think that some women are surviving alone right now. But I really think that that was a tactic in terms of what society is saying and like, oh, you don't need no man and this, that, and the third. But being independent and being in a relationship is very possible. You don't change your identity versus changing some of the things you used to do, or some things about me that needed to grow, or some things that needed to be healed versus I still can't be me. Because that's like independent. The way I view it is me still being authentically me. So that's how I took that.
Yeah, but I think you just described interdependence. You just described being on here while you depend on your fiance to put the baby and the 2-year-old to bed while you're able to be on here.
Well, that was a choice because I could still do it. Like today, I went to the gym. I took my children with me. I didn't depend on no one to do that. That was a choice that he made So I could do it and not have to worry about
Yeah,
it.
but the point is you have
That's
him. You have him in order to help you, even if it ain't on Tuesday, it's on Wednesday. You know what I mean? Like you have someone to depend on, and you gave up your choice of being independent, really. Because if you didn't have him, then you could say, you know, I'm being independent. But when you have someone to actually help you with those things, even if it's not every single day, it's maybe 4 or 5 days out of the week, they're still there to help you. I don't understand, you know, with Ciara and Russell. I mean, it's almost cringy watching them now, because for her to say to him in his face, like, I don't need you. Like, she had a pair of balls for real.
Well, you
Say
shouldn't.
to him in his face, I don't need you. No, we're designed to need each other. It wasn't good that men be alone. So God created a suitable helpmate for him, meaning that he needed her. God saw fit that he needed her. It was no other way. If he didn't need her, there would be no purpose for us.
But he said he needed her.
Right. That's why it's
He
cringy.
emphasized, I
Because
need you.
he's like, I need you, and that's purpose. That's real. That's real. But for her to blatantly, like, for her to say, I don't need you, and then try to double back and be like, well, you know, I need you, but you know what I mean. You know, is to Russell need prayer, y'all.
I don't know.
Like-
I feel differently about it because the military, there's so many deployments, right? So there's dual military soldiers, and when their spouse leaves, they are by themselves. And if their spouse is in a unit that deploys often, they are by themselves often. So those
Yeah, but
people
you're
are
being
independent
provided
of each
for.
other, even though they technically are married.
You're getting the
neo-bachelors, or they
benefit
are.
of that. You're reaping the benefits of that man being away. I mean, it's part of the job. It's part of his duty. It's part of what you actually signed up for as well. So if he is
but you're not,
away,
I'm not saying you're not reaping any benefits from it. That's not what I'm saying at all.
right? But it's
I'm
still
just
not
saying you
independent.
are
Nobody's
taking.
independent. Nobody's
We can agree
independent
to
without
disagree.
without that man's income. What would you do?
You are still working. So these people are dual military. That means they're both in the military. They're both still working. They both have their jobs to do. One person is deployed and one person is at home. So you are still an independent soldier. You're still required to finish the mission while your partner is gone. You're still required to
You're
take care of the
married.
kids
The
while
person
your
that you're
partner is
married
gone.
to.
There is